What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Y'all see the red? Y'all see, but yeah, y'all, I did not do the video for this red because I really wasn't feeling good. I haven't been feeling good these last 2 weeks, so hence I have not been editing my videos. I have not been uploading on YouTube. I just had my last hairstyle. I'm going to upload that video as well, probably before this. No, after this. Probably after this I'm going to upload my install with the little curly hair. I did no YouTube videos with that hair because I was feeling like literal shit. I still feel a little bit like shit. I had to beat myself up to come on camera for you guys. Like, I really wanted to do vlogmas. I really wanted to do everything. I just have not been feeling good, like, and it's really because of my cycle. Okay, it has been on for like a week and a half, and I have been, before that I was very irritable. I was feeling like shit, but we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Enough about that. I'm coming off. I'm feeling a little better, you know what I'm saying? But ever since I got off birth control, it's just been, my body been in haywire. I've been having heat flashes like I'm a 40-year-old woman. Yeah, it's 30 degrees outside. Why am I sweating? I have to take my hoodie off. I literally be outside with a tank top on. Them folks be looking at me like, what the fuck? It's 30 degrees. She got on a tank top? Yes. I'm sweating. Under my tits are sweating, okay? My armpits, they're sweating, okay? Okay. So basically, guys, I know I put a poll for you guys to do vlogmas. I'm gonna do vlogmas. It's gonna be kind of like weekly videos. I know it's at the end of this week, but I really want to take you guys to the grocery store with me. Probably do some Christmas shopping and stuff like that throughout the month. Get a Christmas tree, put our Christmas tree up, all that extra stuff. I really don't think this Christmas is really going to be like real big because my son's behavior. Don't even want to talk about that, but I'm gonna do a life update video. I feel like I ain't had one of them in a minute. I'm gonna do that after this. But yeah, so this video is basically, as you could tell by the title, it's basically me telling you guys my teen mom story, how I became a teen mom and all that good stuff. Like, I'm not gonna give you guys too much information about the backstory of like my whole, like, I've been through a lot, y'all. Like, and I'm only 23. Like, people that have been through what I've been through probably would have unalived themselves. They probably would be, you know what I'm saying, in jail or mental institution, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I stopped hurting myself. I stopped burning myself. I did a lot of things. I used to self-harm. I used to be real depressed. I still kind of deal with depression a lot. It's easy for me to get depressed. So once I get in that mode of I don't want to do anything, I don't even want to do my hair will be looking like a matted mess, you know what I'm saying? I've been going through that a little bit these last couple weeks because I haven't been feeling good, but I'm trying to get out of it this year. These last couple months, like, I've been really finding myself this whole year. Like, ever since I became single, like, I really was trying to find myself, and I feel like I found myself, and like, I'm really happy. And then my weight loss had a lot to do with it as well. Y'all know it took me forever to lose that baby weight and all that good stuff. But yeah, so that's gonna be a life update. What the fuck am I doing? I'm still talking about my life, but I need to talk about it because y'all need to understand. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say, oh, you're not giving us enough information, da 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 da. I'm trying, but without really giving y'all some information, because most of my family members, they can find me in a way because people be stalking me. Like, ugh, like, I don't want people to know what I really been through that know me, you know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be like, oh, why you didn't tell us? I don't know. What was y'all gonna do? Jack shit, okay? Doodle shit, okay? Y'all weren't gonna do a bitch ass thing, okay? Hello, the fuck? But yeah, so basically, I'm trying to, like, this happened when I was 15. I'm 23. So basically, series of events. I was having sex, sexually active at 14, 15ish. That's around the time I had my baby. I was sexually active before that, but we're not going to get into that. But yeah, a lot of my pain during that time stemmed from like tragic events that happened in my life when I was really young. So, you know what I'm saying? So I was hot in the tail or whatever. And yeah, so let's start off how I met this deadbeat. So I met this deadbeat around the neighborhood or whatever. Of course, he was 3 years older than me. So at the time I was 14, and he was, what, 17. So I was already dating somebody else that went to my school, and I seen him around the neighborhood, and I was like, I like him, so let me get him. Back then, you know what I'm saying, my younger days, yeah, You couldn't tell me nothing, honey. You couldn't tell me a bitch ass thing. I was that guy. You hear me? I was literally, I don't like how that looked. I was literally that guy. So like, I was just, everybody in the neighborhood wanted me actually. Like, I was one of the bros, because I could hang with the guys. I was a tom girl, like tomboy. I mean, yeah, I was a tomboy. I didn't have no real female friends because I couldn't relate. But the friends I had before I even met this group of people, I was running with the wrong crowd. That's hints to why I've been through so much so early. So I stopped hanging with those people, and I might get into that past as well so you guys can see, but it's kind of dark. And I want this channel to be like full of positivity, but I also want to motivate and, you know what I'm saying, young girls, and tell them that, like, show them that it's possible for you to turn your life around. It's possible for you to get out of that and all that good stuff. I might tell the stories because I also want to be like a motivational speaker or advocate, like, for troubled teen girls and stuff like that, because I've been through it all, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, back to it. I said I wanted him, so I left that one. Well, I didn't even technically leave that one. I used to just do this thing where I didn't even tell somebody when I was done with them. I just let them figure it out, you know what I'm saying? I would just literally not tell them. So I started talking to him on the low. He knew I was talking to him, so we was keeping it a secret or whatever. So then when it all came out, shit, hey, I think they got into a fight or whatever, and they claim it was about me, but I don't feel like it was about me. It probably was about me, because I was going back and forth between them two guys for years. I officially ended that cycle with the other one, not my baby daddy, with the other one in 2019. I officially stopped going back and forth with him and going back to him in 2019. We're gonna call him T, and we're gonna call the other one K. My baby daddy is K, the other one is T, okay? So when I stopped talking to T, I started talking to K. So when I started talking to K, you know what I'm saying, he said, like, he was a virgin. And I was like, what? You were a virgin and all this extra stuff, da 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 da. So one thing led to another, you know what I'm saying? I don't even remember our first time. I don't even know. But basically, I took his virginity. I was not a virgin at the time. So me and T, of course, we were already having sex, but I didn't. He was for everybody, I feel like. I feel like he was cheating on me or whatever. People saying he was cheating on me, and I felt like it. So I don't care. So, he was a virgin. His mom was just, we ain't even gonna get on her, but we just gonna skip all that. We're gonna skip all that because I don't want to make this about that deadbeat. I don't want to give him no shine, no light or whatever, but he gonna get a little light or whatever. So we're just gonna talk about a time where I became pregnant or whatever. So it came a point in time where I was outside disobedient, you know what I'm saying, unruly and stuff like that, always outside of the streets. I used to live with my grandmother all my life, you know what I'm saying, and I felt like I was kind of sheltered, so I kind of bucked a little bit. I was skipping school. I was in high school. I went to Maynard Jackson High School 9th and 10th grade year, and that is when I got pregnant. So okay, so boom. I'm trying to get the story correct, but I'm trying to leave out details, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't matter, but they kind of small details that do matter. But that's besides the point. So I used to have this best friend, D. We used to go up to his house, and literally we used to have sex there sometimes, you know what I'm saying. We used to have sex at his house sometimes, and we was not using no type of protection and nothing like that. So it was a point in time where I did want to get pregnant, and I felt like I couldn't get pregnant. I know it's crazy at that age. Who's thinking about having a baby? Nobody. But I was trying to replace what I lost, if that makes sense. And I didn't lose it with him, if that makes sense. Y'all put two to two together. I was trying to replace what I lost, but it wasn't with him. I was trying to fill like a void that I feel like I was missing out on and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, due to my trauma in my earlier years before I even met him. So K, dumbass, was just nothing, shooting the club up anytime, every time when we decided. It was a mutual decision. First of all, he tried to make it seem like it was just me. No, if you didn't want to say that shit. If you didn't want to have a baby with me, say that shit. If you like, you're the older person, you're 3 years older than me, if you didn't just sit me down like, look babe, I don't think that's a good idea, you know what I'm saying? And always, I was always the one that had the money. I was always the one that was paying for shit. He was a broke ass nigga. I was giving sugar mama vibes. I'm a dominant female, period. So like, I used to be my man. I ain't give a fuck if he was broke. I didn't give a fuck if he had a job, which I should have. Now it's a little different. But you know what I'm saying? So he was just shooting the club up, and then like when we was trying, it seemed like it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So after months, I won't say months, I would say after months of trying, like, I don't even know. I don't even want to tell the story no more, like, because now I feel like that shit was just so fucking dumb. I don't even want to tell the story no more because I feel like that shit was just so dumb. That shit was just so dumb. So he was nutting me for a couple weeks or whatever. It didn't, nothing happened, none shake. I was starting to think I couldn't get pregnant. Okay, so boom. So then I started skipping school when I went to Maynard Jackson because I didn't like going to school there anyway because I felt like I didn't fit in after a certain point where I just stopped talking to a lot of people. I got into a lot of drama. I was just like, I'm gonna distance myself from all y'all and just stop talking to y'all. So this was like 10th grade year. So we're gonna skip to the part where I found out I was pregnant. So I used to ride the MARTA bus to school, and I used to skip school to go to his house, and we would just eat, you know what I'm saying, do it wherever we wanted to do, go wherever we wanted to go. Of course, we was still having sex and all this extra stuff and all this extra stuff. Then one day I stepped off the MARTA bus and I was feeling real sick. And then when I got off the MARTA bus, I was walking down the street to his house, you know what I'm saying, and I literally threw up in the grass. And I was just like, what in the entire fuck is going on? So I was feeling sick. So basically my best friend, me, my best friend, my grandma, we was like, okay, cool, if you think you're pregnant, take a test. My grandma was like, I think you're pregnant, you need to take a test. So I got the test from the store, and I felt like, I was like, girl, I ain't pregnant, you know what I'm saying? I was basically brushing it off because I was just like, I haven't been trying, he hasn't been none of me, so I thought, you know what I'm saying? And then when I took the test, it came out positive. I went in the bathroom, peed on that motherfucking stick, and I didn't even know what to expect, you know what I'm saying? And it came out positive. And I was so happy at the moment. I was so happy. I was hugging my best friend, you know what I'm saying? My grandma was like, I'm keeping it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not having an AB and all this extra stuff. And yeah, so I told him that I was pregnant, and then it was just like, he was kind of okay with it at first, but then it got to the point where, like, I don't know where he started questioning, was the baby by him? His mama was putting all this stuff in his ear and all this good stuff. Like, I was just like over the whole situation throughout my whole pregnancy. Like, he cheated on me, he treated me like shit, his mama treated me like shit. Like, I was just so over my whole pregnancy. I was so ready for it to be done with. And then on top of that, y'all, when I had the baby, y'all see how that went with my other story times. Like, I was just like young and in love, basically. I thought I was with somebody that actually wanted to have a baby, and it was farther from the truth. It came out that he didn't want the baby. He never wanted the baby. He told me something, oh, he just did it because I wanted the baby. I was like, why the fuck didn't you say that shit? Then it went from that to, oh, it ain't my baby, and you pregnant by somebody else, and da-da-da-da-da. Granted, I was bouncing back and forth between niggas, but I knew exactly who baby it is. And guess what? When he grew up, now he's grown, he's 7 years old, he looked just like the nigga. He got his nose, I see it. Like, I was just like, ugh, my baby is handsome, granted, but he looked just so much like him in a way, and me in a mix, and I'm just like, ugh. So basically, guys, so after I got pregnant, after I found out I was pregnant, I know I'm bouncing all over the place because look, it's been years, okay? It's been what, 7 years, 7, 8 years. Cut me some slack. I won't be telling no more story times, y'all. Keep on now. Okay, cool. So basically, when I got pregnant, I dislocated my knee. I was on crutches at school, not feeling good, feeling like shit, hopping around on crutches. I wasn't showing at that time. When I found out I was pregnant, I was like 11 weeks or something like that. At that time, it was like a slim chance, like, you know what I'm saying, I had a small amount of time to decide where I want to keep it or not. My grandma already said I was keeping it. I said I was going to keep it. My mom found out, like, oh my god, this would be tragic. So when I dislocated my knee or whatever, I dislocated my knee because of I wasn't getting enough nutrients. The baby was sucking out the nutrients out of me. So I just found out I was pregnant almost 3 months, you know what I'm saying? And the baby was sucking all the nutrients out of me. So that incident happened. I dislocated my leg. I went to the hospital. I was hopping around. So I was at my dad's house, laid up in bed. My mom busts in the door and she say, "You pregnant?" And I'm looking like, huh? How the fuck did she know? Who told her? So she found my prenatal vitamins in my grandma's car. That's how my mom found out I was pregnant. And she was so livid. She was pissed the fuck off. She was crying. She was doing all this. She went up to my grandma's house, raising hell, talking about she not keeping it. And my grandma was like, I'm against because our religion, we're against abortions and stuff like that. So granted, I wanted to keep the baby anyway. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go through another, you know what I'm saying, situation like that where I had to get an AV. So yeah, it was just like, I don't know. After I found out I was pregnant, after I was on crutches, I was still in high school, I was in 10th grade, my grandma decided to take me out of school and put me in homeschool. I never liked school anyway. I was homeschooled like 3-4 times anyway before that. So like, you know what I'm saying, I felt like school wasn't for me, and I was smart, you know what I'm saying, I didn't give a fuck. I knew, smart, yeah, still is, you know what I'm saying, and I just made dumb decisions, like, you know what I'm saying, because I wanted to experience life. I thought I was missing out on something, and I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying. I really wasn't missing out on too much. Now, like, now that I'm older, I done did, like, damn near everything. Now, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to go to the club, you know what I'm saying. Partying don't excite me no more. These niggas don't excite me no more, because I done had my fair share. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's just like, my whole pregnancy, like, I was at home barefooted. We tried to hide it from our whole family. They started realizing it when they seen the car seats being bought. They seeing this being bought for a baby. I was, you know, hiding the pregnancy. So once everybody found out I was pregnant, you know what I'm saying, my auntie, she was really excited. Everybody was really excited. I did have an offer for someone to take my baby for me so I could go to college, so I could have the life, you know what I'm saying, I wanted. You know what I'm saying, what they thought I deserved. I don't know. They felt like I was too young to have a baby. They felt like they was going to give me a chance to, I guess, experience life, go to college, and do all this extra stuff. I did not take it. I didn't take it because I didn't want to feel like I was abandoning my baby, giving up on my baby, leaving my baby in the arms of someone else. You know what I'm saying? So, because I didn't have a good mother. I'm gonna just tell the truth. I didn't have a good mother. I was raised by my grandma. My mama ain't shit. Still ain't shit. I'm 23. I'm not talking to her at the moment. She's blocked. Still ain't shit. I ain't worth a bag of motherfucking potatoes. You hear me? So I grew up, I knew, I don't know if I got a white line, but I grew up knowing like what it felt like to grow up without a mother. My biological dad is dead. You know what I'm saying? So all I had was my grandma, for real. And I knew how it felt. You know what I'm saying? So I always wanted, like, that's why I ain't want to do this story time, because I'm getting emotional. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I always wish that I had a 2-parent household. Like, when I would see people in school, they come from good families, you know what I'm saying, big houses and 2-parent households, and like getting dropped off every day by their mom doing this, their mom doing that. Like, I was just like, you know what I'm saying, that shit used to eat me up. I used to be low-key jealous of like people having 2-parent households, like, for real. Like, y'all, I'm being completely honest and transparent. And even though that he's probably going to have a 2-parent household in the future, or he has had father figures in his life, you know what I'm saying, but he's not missing that. I feel like, especially with me, I give him all the love he would ever need. He would never question. He has never sat here and questioned, oh, where's my dad? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He has never questioned me that, because I give him all the love I can. I do everything I can for him. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do is for him. I feel like, honestly to God, like the role I was headed down, if I didn't have him, I would have been in jail or unalived. I wouldn't say unalived. I would say unalived. I'd probably be in jail or unalived, or I don't know. I wouldn't been in nobody college in the direction I was headed. So I'm honestly grateful to God that I had him. I'm trying not to cry, y'all, so that's why I'm sounding like this. I'm so grateful that I had him, and I don't regret anything. I don't regret anything. I do wish I would have waited. You know what I'm saying? But I don't regret it at all. I don't regret it at all. I don't regret it at all. Like, I love him with my entire heart. And oh my God, I got my lashes on. I gotta do videos after this, y'all. Okay, cool. Suck it up. I just don't want to be, I don't want to ever be like my mother. So I stepped up. I took care of my responsibilities. I did what I had to do. And yeah, we're blessed. We're gonna continue to be blessed, and I'm gonna continue to do what I gotta do. Okay, cool. But yeah, y'all, so basically that's like a summary of my teen mom story, how I got pregnant and all this stuff, how people found out I got pregnant and all this other stuff. Like, I really don't want to talk about it no more, because I'm finna cry. I don't want to talk about it no more. I really wish this story time would have been better than this, because I feel like I was all over the place. But I'm really trying to fight back my tears telling the story. That's why I really didn't want to tell the story. But yeah, I'm sorry guys if this video was not what you guys expected, but if y'all put in the context clues, if y'all fill in one or two, you know what I'm saying, details here and there, y'all get what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm saying without saying what I'm saying. I'm beating around the bush, but I'm knocking on the bush. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got any questions, if y'all want to know more details, ask questions in the comment section below. You know what I'm saying? And I'll try my best to answer them. You know what I'm saying? If they're not offensive, if I feel like I should answer them or whatever. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all like this video and subscribe to my channel. Like, I gotta get out here before my lashes be falling off rolling off, okay? But yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.